I'm Dr. Anthony Harper here in the Knesset with a member of Knesset, and your name and the party you're with?
Yitzhak Pindrus from United Torah.
Okay, well, there's a lot of serious concerns about UNRWA and about the rise of anti-Semitism.
I will tell you, we're more concerned about what's going on in the campuses, around the United States, the riots. Jewish students are afraid to show out that they're Jews, hanging out in the campuses. Unfortunately, we're used to with these all kinds of semi-UN organizations that hang out over here. They're really, instead of trying to raise peace, they're part of, they really work together with the terrorist organizations, and it's happening all around. Hopefully today in the Knesset will be a statement that we'll try to get back the land of UNRWA and Jerusalem back to the government. It's owned by the government. And I don't think that we have to support UNRWA, not Israel, not other countries.
Is it a possibility that you would support requiring for the Israel government to inspect all these UNRWA facilities?
You don't have to inspect too much. I mean, we know what they're doing. We see that in the war in Gaza. We see that in other areas in Judea, Samaria. I mean, it's very obvious. UNRWA is part of those organizations, part of that atmosphere, and helps that atmosphere to rise. Doesn't change the education, doesn't change the curriculum, what they teach in their schools, and which helps rise terror.
Would you be asking the donor nations, the UN donor nations, to UNRWA for them to call for inspection?
No doubt. Whoever's against terror and thinks that terror has to be stopped, has to stop pushing organizations that help terrorize.
A lot of evangelical Christian audiences, really concerned about Israel. They pray for Israel, and they help Israel in many ways. So, what would your message to our evangelical Christian audience be?
You have to make sure and back all the politicians in your area, to stop pressuring Israel, and to do what they have to do and wipe out the terrorists of this area. Any normal person, every normal human being wouldn't want to live with a neighbor that's going wild like an animal, like we saw on October 7th. And that's why you have to make sure your politicians in your area are going to stop pressuring Israel to stop.
Finally, I'm just going to ask you about what do you think about the Palestinian state, this pressure on Israel to accept a Palestinian state?
There's no room for another state over here, and of course not until the Palestinians are going to change their culture of terror and change their culture of hatred.